the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bruins will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Colorado's offense takes the field. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So UCLA's offense has the ball for the first time. They'll leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Completes it in the middle. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Bruins are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It's complete to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Bruins! First score of the game goes up. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires complete on the crosser. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sparko. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Bruins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Working the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successful.
That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. As they come to the line on 3rd down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick Touchdown, UCLA! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. Buffalo was able to cap off a close one inside UB Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. One game.
Turning it on! Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And his throw is incomplete. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's got it. There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Handoff from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll throw it. Back open in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Bruins trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Working that left side now. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second and goal coming up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Gets it out fast. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They'll give it to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the Buffaloes get enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
The Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The kick is on its way. Catch is made at the 15. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to fire on second down. On the move and looking deep. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking to throw on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Got him downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it himself. Finding open areas. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need... The Sneak scores it!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Bowling Green was able to come away with a hard-fought victory inside Perry Stadium. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try the run. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Bruins! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. The play action fake. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Brings up second down.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
28, Colorado.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Finds a little space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got the quick pass. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Quick completion to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. A little screen to the running back. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with the screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
Makes the grab on the left. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
And first down for the offense.
The give to the back. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Bruins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Western Kentucky is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. And his throw is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.